Hi, it's the review of the week, episode 2. I'm going to be reviewing a pharmacy in a hospital in Manchester. A long standing pharmacy, been there many times for, coincidentally, the tablets I was reviewing in episode 1 of this review. So I'll be reviewing the actual pharmacy that provides the tablets today. Now, first of all, you could be thinking, Dom, why don't you just go to the phone and ring them and say, "May you please, may you please, can you, can you please deliver my life-affirming, life-saving tablets to my house?" And I would say to you, "Yes, I could do that, but I do everything last minute. So if I did that, it would take 2 weeks of them to for them to come, and a bit like me." No, well, I suppose I do have that problem actually. I can never, in the rare occasion that I do have intercourse, I'm unable to what's the phrase? Complete the shot. Um, so I go into the hospital to collect my medication because usually, if I ring up to say I need some more medication, and then I go into the hospital a week later because I never go on the day because it's too much to do in a day. I need to ring and then let them sort it out so I can go and collect it and it's there immediately. I don't want to wait around. So I go to the hospital and I go to the counter. Very large line, by the way. Very large line in an eye hospital. Why have they got a pharmacy in an eye hospital? Oh, I suppose for the eye patients, but why am I going into the eye hospital? Why am I not just going down the road to a normal pharmacy somewhere? Why have the pharmacy in the hospital got monopoly on all drugs all over the UK? I don't understand. So I go to the counter and say, "Hello, I rang last week. Do you have my drugs ready?" "Oh no, we do them on a ticket basis." So I come to you and say, "Can I have my drugs, please?" And you say, "No, I'll give you a ticket, 550 in my case." And then you come back in half an hour after all the other people have got their drugs. Why is everyone ill, by the way? I thought I was an exception of being ill, but you just look around the hospital and you think everyone's ill all the fucking time. Everyone's ill. Just everyone's ill. And then I'm fat, so I know I've got a bad liver or whatnot, and I'm probably going to have a heart attack one day. I'm working on it. But I look around and see all these other fat bastards, and you just think you're a ticking time bomb. All these people are fat. I'm not an exception to the rule anymore. I'm normal. I'm probably slight weight compared to these fuckers. And they're in the 50s and 60s anyway, so they're just going to drop dead. Don't they have a fear about that? Anyway, I'm sat in the chair waiting half an hour or something. And I'm looking, 550, 550. That's the ticket system. So 544 comes along, 545, 545 comes along. I'm up. I'm coming. It's going to be me next. It's going to be me anytime soon. And I'm looking down at the floor and see all these like dust motes going around, and I think, and there's a huge, it's an enormous space, enormous floor, and you think, who's cleaning this? Who, who on earth is cleaning this? There's no way. There's no way, no conceivable way that one person or even a cadre of people can clean that floor and the entire hospital. They must employ. I'd like to know the stats. First of all, I'd like to know the stats of how many cleaners they've got. Second of all, I'd like to know when they clean, because presumably the hospital is open 24/7. So if they have this big group of people coming out to clean all the time, do they ask people to raise their legs when they're going under, like your mum hoovering? No wonder there's MRSA or whatever going about. Because if I was cleaning a hospital, I'd just leave big swathes of floor uncleaned. Because who's going to notice? Well, I noticed today because there are loads of dust motes going around. And I was looking at all these pictures of eye operations like 200 years ago. what what a shit show the entirety of the human condition has been on this planet. What a painful, laborious, horrific, pointless shit show. I'm very thankful for the NHS and whatnot. So anyway, 44449 comes along. Oh, what was I? No, 549 comes along. I'm 550. Great. 552, 553. No, that's not me. You've missed out 550. So I go up to the ticket woman. That's her official title. And I say, hello. Um, have you missed 550? That's me. I've been waiting here, going bananas in my chair. No, no, we haven't done that yet. Great. Can you explain to me what the fuck is the point of the ticket system if it's not in numerical order? If I'm not after 549, what comes after 549? 550, not 553, not 1062. Me. And there's a screen here and a screen there, presumably to show when the next ticket is. Black, gone, bust. Thanks for joining me. That's my review of the pharmacy inside a specific hospital in Manchester. And by the way, don't ever use the toilets in there because absolute morons keep. If you aren't having a shit, people are doing the handle. How many? How many people? Why is it so difficult to understand? If a door's closed and it's a toilet, oh, okay. Your first thought must be that door's closed. Possibly someone's in there. If you're desperate, you go and try the handle. But it's a bit embarrassing because if someone's in there, you'll make them feel uncomfortable. See, I'm an empath. How are you going to feel? How are you going to make the person feel inside uncomfortable? It's like if you're in the wild and a cat was taking a shit and you were the cat. You'd be vulnerable. It's like dogs when they're taking a shit and they look at their own because they're vulnerable. I'm vulnerable inside that toilet. So if you're jamming the handle, I'm going to be scared. But it wasn't just a jam. There's a knock as well. If they, if you try the handle, this is a public message. Actually, it's a public. What's it called? A public announcement or whatever. What do they call public service announcement? Yes, that's what it is. That's what this is. If you're trying a handle in a public toilet and it's locked, maybe if you want to, for your peace of mind, to try it again. But what's the point in knocking? I ask you this because if you knock and someone answers, then you got your answer. Then someone's inside, and the door was locked for a reason, and you won't be getting in. Is that just pure curiosity while you're knocking on the door? Doesn't solve anything, does it? Knocking on the door is not going to unlock a locked door, even if the toilet was bust. Please, please try the handle once. If it's locked, it's either broken or someone's inside. You don't need to knock. Who's there? Oh, I didn't know it was you. Come on in. Maybe you can help me wipe. I think I might be going slightly insane, but maybe that's not such a bad thing. Good night. Thank you for joining me. God bless.